Ben Boersma, creator of the Rise of the Occulites saga games. We're just going to show you how to play one of the scenarios that's hopefully going to come in the base set, which is Nympphlet season. So this particular scenario asks for 3 Sungeon cards and 2 event cards to be shuffled into the deck. So they get nice and shuffled in, and I'll shuffle them in a little bit more in a minute. And then each player takes one of each colour Nymphlet and places it in or adjacent to a terrain feature on the board. So just place a couple of these around. Three to go. Okay, we're just going to show you how to catch a Nymphlet. To catch a Nymphlet, you have to move onto the same space as it and beat it in an attack roll. All you have to do is beat it by 1 success and you will capture it. The thing with Nymphlets are that they are tricky. They are tricky by nature, which means that they get a number of re-rolls equal to the number of spaces it took for your model to move onto it. So for example, if this Hydrus model tries to capture this Nymphlet model, it's going to move a couple of spaces. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. So it's taken 3 spaces for that Hydrus model to move onto it. So the blue Nymphlet will get 3 re-rolls. Okay? We flip a card off the top of the natural selection deck for the Nymphlet, and we put it face down. Okay? And then we choose a card from our hand to play for our attack. So let's say, for instance, I played this 7, okay, 7 attack, which gives me 7 dice. So 2, 4, 6, 7. And I have 7 dice there. And the Nymphlet, let's reveal his. Oh, it's an event. So if an event card flips, I'll show you what an event card does in a minute. I'll put that to the side, because that's a special situation if that happens. So let's flip another one off the top. So flip another one off the top, and this time it is a 7 defense. Okay, so the Nymphlet gets 7 total dice and gets a total of 3 re-rolls. Okay, so the Hydrus Occulite will roll their attack dice, and we're just going to use the basic stats again. So an attack of 4, meaning if you roll a 0, 1, 2, 3 or 4, they'll be successes. Wow, that was absolutely appalling. So there's 1, 2 successes. I have a feeling that he's not going to capture this card. Now the Nymphlet gets a defense of 6, so he has to roll 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 or 0 for successes. And he rolls much, much better than the Hydrus did. 2, 3, 4. Okay, gets 4 successes, and because he's got tricky, gets to re-roll 3 dice and adds another success. Okay. With normal combat, obviously, if you double or triple or quadruple your opponent, there are quite severe penalties for the person that loses. With a Nymphlet, if you lose to a Nymphlet, the Nymphlet just moves away a space in the direction that the Nymphlets hex is. So for example, with this one, the blue is indicating that it should go that way. So then that would be the end of that action. The Hydrus player could then try again on his second action, if he had an awareness of 2, and gameplay would continue. Now if we go back to the previous example of the Nymphlets card flipping over and being an event in this particular scenario states that the person that drew the card gets to replace all of the colour wedges or the colour cubes on the hex, on the Nympphlet movement hex, however they want, and then all of the Nymphlets will move 3 hexes in that direction immediately. That needs to be resolved before anything else would happen. So in this case, because the Nymphlet revealed an event card, that Nymphlet is going to move away. So say for example I rearranged the Nympphlet movement hex off camera, which you can all see because you have vision that extends beyond the camera, surely. And the blue Nymphlet is now going to move 1, 2, 3 away. Now I might choose to move him that way because I have another Hydrus player over there, another Hydrus model over there. And so that's what happens when an event is revealed in the Nympphlet season scenario. Okay, so we're going to play the Nympphlet season scenario. The objectives of the game are to catch as many Nymphlets as you can. Occulites can hold as many Nymphlets, basically an unlimited amount of Nymphlets in their hand. There are penalties for actually killing an opponent's figure, but there's no limit on attacking them. So you can certainly attack them, but there will be penalties for actually killing them. Okay, so at the start of the turn, at the start of the round, sorry, we first determine where the Nymphlets are going to go. So we each get to select from 6 colours. We get to select a colour and place what direction we'd like the Nymphlets to move. Place it on your one if you want. You don't have to move. Put green that way. Red that way. Orange or yellow left. Okay, and I'll put the yellow there. Alright, cool. So so all the Nymphlets move a number of spaces equal to their speed in the direction that we've allocated. So, what colour do you want to resolve first?
Red.
Okay, so let's do reds first. They're going this way. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Let's go around and do purple.
Yeah, purples. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Orange. Blues. And yellows. This way. 1. Yep. And greens. Okay, so by selecting which direction your coloured Nymphlets are going to go, you can put them in a good position for you to actually catch. Alright, so, and I will also say that all of the components in the game are just prototype. Obviously, when we confirm all of the components for the release of the game, we'll have that available. But everything in here is prototype form. Okay, so I'm going first this time, so I'm going to activate 2. So I'm going to play activate 2 card. I'll be activating 2 models. Okay. I'm going to start by activating my netter over here. This first action. 1, 2, 3. And I should say we're just using our basic genetic blueprints for this game as well, and using the basic rules. So our 4 pieces of scenic terrain here just count as difficult terrain, which costs 2 spaces for each space to move into. And now we all have awareness 2, speed 6, 4 attack, 4 defense, and 5 health. Okay, so he's moved on to the Nymphlet. So that was a charge attack. Now, I'm going to play a card. And we draw one off the top for the Nymphlet. Oh, good draw. So you got a defensive 8, and I've played a defensive 7. An attack of 7, sorry. Did you want to roll for the Nymphlet?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So now the Nymphlet has an ability called Tricky, which means he gets a number of rerolls equal to the number of spaces moved. So I've moved 1, 2, 3 spaces, so he'll get 3 rerolls. So he gets 8 dice to start with, and I get 7. Now Nymphlets have a defense of 6, so we're looking for anything 6 or below, with zeros being zeros. Good roll. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6.
6 to 6, so it's a draw. Alright, so nothing happens.
Get the re-rolls.
But you get re-rolls. Now you can only re-roll dice once, so even though you've got 3 re-rolls, you can only use the 2 there. And you get an additional 1, so when you lose an attack like that, the Nympphlet moves away in the direction stated by the movement Nympphlet movement hex. NMH. So there we go, he goes that way. And he has one more action, so that's discarded. So I'm going to move in again to try and get him again. But no, actually no, I won't. I'm going to replenish my hand because I have a terrible, terrible hand. It's 5, 6, that's better. 7, alright. Now, I've got one more model to activate. I'm going to try with this dude here. So, first action, it's the charge attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that green Nymphet is going to get 5 rerolls. Okay. Play that down. Nymphlet. Ooh, alright, cool. So the Nymphet's drawn an aggressive 3, which means it only counts as half because it's used as a defense. So that means the Nymphet only gets 1 defense, and I get 5 attack dice. The Nymphet does get 5 rerolls, but he only has 1 dice to reroll, so I only get a maximum of 1 reroll here. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I have to roll 4 or less. I've got 3 successes there.
Nothing, but we'll re-roll it.
Yep. And so he gets 1 success, but I've tripled it. So this model here gets to capture that Nymphet, and instead of, I can put it under the model or I can place it on here. And again, this is just prototype components. Because once a Nymphet is held by a model, it can actually be treated exactly like a Sungeon. So if there was a combat with another model and they played a steal effect, they could actually steal one of the Nymphtlets that I was holding. Okay, and I have one more action, and that's going to be to move towards the center with him. So 1, 2, 5, 6. And that completes my turn. I'll discard these cards.